Welcome back to Brews with the Homies. We're going to jump right into this Beer and 10 episode. This one, we're doing the Bottle Logic Changing Gears 2023 edition, coming in at almost 13% ABV. Bottle Logic in collaboration with Odd by Nature Brewing. So, if you saw the little recap we did earlier to get you to this point on YouTube, Churro Stout. This one barrel aged, and they put more than 1,000 literal churros to make this possible. Kind of crazy, but off the nose, you get that churro-y, cinnamon kind of smell, right guys? You agree?
Yeah.
It's there?
Yeah.
Alright, so we have had this before. It was at the May the 4th be with you.
I wasn't there for that.
I know. Oh yeah, my bad. D-Bro missed out, but we experienced it, and it was at Beer Zombies. Heron picked it up for us. It's at Corey's, so we wanted to bring it to you guys so you could see us taste it, get our kind of notes on it, and then go try it for yourself. So let's jump into it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers! Cheers!
I like it. You know why?
Why?
The heat of the beer plus the cinnamon, they kind of play well together. It's almost as if they introduce like peppers, like a hot pepper to a beer. You know those beers that have like hot peppers that like tickle your throat as they go down because they got a little spice to them? It's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
I like that.
The cinnamon characteristic mimics that because it's a little bit more on the sweet end, so it doesn't make it like burn and linger in that way that people don't like heat. This one, if you like the heat but want a little bit more of like a pastry feel, a little cinnamon, it kind of reminds me of those cinnamon candies as a kid, the little Red Hots, right? That strong cinnamon taste is there, but they did a good job of making it taste like a pastry stout too. So there's a little bit of sweetness in there to make it from being overbearing. The barrel is slightly there to keep a little bit of the heat too, add to the cinnamon. But man, overall, incredible. The texture, viscosity, everything about it kind of hits the mark for me. Delicious all the way around.
Delicious
D-Bro?
all the way around. So when I initially smelled this reminds me of something my grandma used to make when I used to live with her. She used to put cinnamon and brown sugar on a tortilla, and then she would heat it up, and then it would just kind of be like a nice little dessert. So that's what the smell kind of reminded me of. I was like, oh man, that's gonna be great. And then I drank it, and I was like, wow, this does not like really taste like the cinnamon like that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
And you really did a good job of explaining that like this does taste like a pastry stout. And then Heron, like when you said like this kind of the spicy taste to it, the pepper taste, that's what I'm getting off of this. Is more like I get more of the pastry stout, but then a little bit throughout it, I get that like pepper like spice to it, and I'm like, oh man, this is a little complex here. I kind of like this.
Yeah, it's like layered, right? That's what we enjoy about those big-bodied stouts and barrel-aged stouts.
I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I just thought there would be a little bit more of the cinnamon taste.
Maybe like are you thinking like as a spice-wise or more of like the sugar cinnamon side?
The more sugar side to it. That's what I was thinking. Because like once you said, oh, they put hundreds of churros into this, I'm like, oh, cool. It's going to be like that little sugary side.
Yeah, like cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah, the cinnamon sugar, but I'm getting more of the spice to it, which is actually, like, now that I think about it, the last time I had a churro, it was had that little bit of, like, that spice to it. So I'm like, okay, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sugar that's in here is more akin to, like, molasses.
Yeah, because it kind of got burned off, right, in the process, kind of like...
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to get, like, a white sugar taste into a beer. So, yeah, I mean, it's chocolatey. It's like, chocolate.
Sweet, chocolately, molassesy, but then
I just wish I had a churro to go with this.
I know, we should have done a little pairing with this.
Nah, we should have just went to Disneyland and just...
Well,
hey.
On the next episode.
On the next episode.
The last time they did the beer and food festival thing, they had Bottle Logic there and they were pouring stuff. because they've had Bottle Logic on tap too at the Paradise Pier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, looks like we need to go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go and drink some more. But rating wise, guys, let's get into it. D-Bro, we'll let you start off.
I think this is like a solid 4.3, 4.4 for me. It's like, it's not like, oh man, this is amazing. Like, this is my all-time favorite. It's good.
Yeah.
It does everything that it says that's in there, and like I appreciate it. I like the complexity of it. I like the spice to it. So I think a 4.4, 4.3 is a solid one for me.
Okay, nice. Heron?
Yeah, so this one, it's cool. It's Bottle Logic. You need to, when rating, you need to consider basically everything. Everything influences this thing. How is this beer marketed? What did they call this thing? I don't even remember the name. I don't even think it related to churros. I'm just
changing
like,
gears.
Changing gears to what? I don't know. A churro looks like a gear? Cool. So
Yeah, that's exactly why they did it on the heart. But see, they're getting you now. Now you're thinking about it. It's all coming.
Not all churros look like that. But yeah, I think 4.7.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, the last Churro Stout I had, did Lead Dog create a Churro Stout or something?
They
I don't
did,
remember.
I'm pretty sure. And then we had one from Horace, did a collab with the brewery. Remember? Yeah,
I think so.
Churro Stout. Yeah, so they have the chocolate Churro Stout and the Churro Stout barrel aged can.
So I don't know if it's because of proximity or whatever, but I think this is the best made one. If you want to try a Churro Stout and you like chocolate, then go for this one.
Yep, I agree. I think I'm going to stay right in that same rating, 4.7, just for the fact that the marketing on it's good, hits all the flavors that you want, but I definitely get where Dustin's coming from in terms of like, first you wanted something probably like more of a wow factor, something that's going to knock your socks off. I'm rating it more on the side of what it's hitting, everything that it's accomplishing, and it still tastes good. It's right up there. So, like, because I think what brings it down for me is that wow factor taste, right? I think if that wow factor encompassed everything that I was looking for, then it would have brought it past the 4.7. But I think everything else keeps it at that level for me.
I also based my rating off of the last Bottle Logic stouts that I had, and I feel like the last Bottle Logic stouts that we've had together at Corey's were a little bit better than this one.
Yeah, we've had some great ones from them.
So, like, to me, like, I don't think it's on that same level, but it's, like, to me, it's still good. If they had another bottle, I would definitely buy this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not shitting on it. It's just didn't meet the same level that I was used to.
No, I definitely get that. So, I think we wrapped this one up pretty good. Got it under 10 minutes too. So, stay tuned for our next episode. We're going to be jumping into 3 different beers. One from Bottle Logic, one from Pure, collab with Mortalis, and then a Mortalis and Fidens collab. Fidens collab.
Fittings.
You know, whatever way you choose to say it.
Do you guys think that people want to hear how churro is really supposed to be said?
Yes.
Yes.
So
enlighten us all, please.
No, you guys should roll your R's. Does everybody want to learn how to roll your R's?
Yeah. Come on, take us through it. We got 40 seconds.
All right. No, actually, we have 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Oh. Okay, go.
Churro.
Churro.
Oh, there we go. Hey, got the white boy to do it too.
Roll your R's.
Make it sound official.
Cheers,
guys. We'll see you later.
Cheers.